y'all. What it do, what it be, what it is. I hope all is well within. And the only way you're going to stay well within is staying tapped in, tuned in to the divine. It's testimony time. Spirit wanted me to share this with you because it may give some clarity to what you are experiencing in your life. The shake-up will wake you up. That's the message that I have for you today. And you know that song from Amen? I need you every day, every hour. I can't make it without you. Shine, shine, shine on me. You're going to need that. So you keep calibrating to God's light to get you through. Because this message is about ancestral karma. In my processing, in my purging, in my purifying time within the past 7 years, because that's when my journey started 7 years ago. And the shake-up was the tragic loss of my first nephew, DG Darian. The twins, they both passed away from blunt force trauma. Listen to those words. Blunt forced trauma. And the bigger picture was revealed. You know, secrets can either kill or reveal. And I allowed the revealing to help me heal. I asked questions. I didn't get them right away. 2015 is when I was activated from the trauma. That shook us to the core. That shook us to the core when we lost Darian. We didn't lose him, but the way he left us in the physical world, that shook us to the core. And something was activated in me. My mediumship, my spiritual gifts, the journey started. It was reactivated. And I want to share this with you because some of you probably don't understand what you're going through right now, what you're really processing, why you feel like you're struggling, why you hurting so much, why you in so much pain. Yes, I know we encounter our own physical pain in this world. We get our own demons are created from your family, from society, from other entities, from your friendships, from strangers. But what I want to share with you is about, I had to write it down because, a lot. It's a lot. And the final piece of the puzzle was really given to me within the last week. And it was sickening. It had me clutching my pearls. It had me like, oh Lord, what's really going on? Where all this sickness coming from? I asked that question. I got the answer. Okay? You're probably like, what is ancestral karma? It is karma of our ancestors' habits and beliefs. Those patterns of toxic behaviors, pain, and abuse. But the thing about it is, ancestral karma, it is not permanently ingrained in you. It's not. It has no staying power. All things are possible with God. With conscious effort, it can be healed and modified. You know, it can be cleared and transformed to reclaim the positive spirit of family. So a lot of ancestral karma that you're feeling is from your own family pain and abuse. That's deep. And that's tough. And if you do not know thyself, that's one of the things you can miss that could be afflicting you, tainting you, making you ill in mind, body, and spirit. So, my long spiritual journey started 7 years ago. Bits and pieces were revealed to me. So some of you may be experiencing this. The shake-up made me wake up. And with Darian passing, a lot of life dripped down. And I caught it. But other members didn't. And the family didn't. It was the same old. Just a different day. That could have made me mad. It did rage me a little bit. It did. When I was going through my grieving process. There was some rage and madness. Like, why nobody acting like they ain't as shaking as me and my sister and my daughter and my son? Why? I didn't see it. Because I felt like that was a word from God telling us some things need to change. Now, what you may be experiencing is your family members are pitting against one another. That's the enemy. Unnecessary competition. And it's a possible carryover energy from your lineage, from your ancestors. And it's a hard pill to swallow when you see the whole truth and nothing but the truth. But all the glory belongs to God. To forgive. To let go. Let God. Because I'm a fire sound. I'm about to go ham. I could have been. I could have been in that state of mind. Going ham on folks. Because the mask was lifted. The false ones were revealed. The fakeness and phoniness was shown. But when you're not awakened, that's the higher perspective. I had to look at it. When you're not awakened, you don't know what you do. You don't see the seeds of destruction and division. You're blinded to that because you are in a dark space of being. Low vibrational energy. That's all it is. Low vibrational energy. The second shakeup was Brandon. BG, the other nephew. Him committing suicide was the second shakeup. Another blunt, forced trauma from the negative forces that were not being addressed, not being dealt with. The purest ones was sacrificed. Imagine getting that. Be careful what you ask for. I got the answers. I had a lot of questions. I was at a stage in my life, I said, okay, after I started doing some healing, and I didn't really start getting this revelation until within the past year. Because I was at a point where I had healed myself from a lot of stuff. I healed myself. And guess who showed me how to heal myself? Was Jesus. For years I was afflicted with anxiety and depression. And it wasn't my own. It wasn't all my own. It was the vibrations I have absorbed from ancestors, from present family, from present friendships, from people I came in contact with. Because I wasn't aware. I wasn't on guard. I wasn't shielding myself properly. I wasn't taking care of myself properly. I wasn't protecting myself. But the bigger picture out of all of this, what I'm trying to tell you right now is if you're experiencing, if you feel like you can't get over how I got over, it was with Jesus. And it was some cold, hard truth exposed. Man, some people can't go what you go through. They'll be like, I've been on fainting. Nothing but God. But the grace and glory of God gets us through. A lot of things were shown to me, and it was tough, and it was a hard pill to swallow. The shake up will wake you up or make you want to cut up. Well, we chose to wake up. We figured out we are here to clear all that darkness. We're here to break the curse. We're here to break the toxic ancestral patterns of behaviors that has been going on for ages, for eons. My sis and I chose to listen in order to clear the karma and heal the lineage. So that's part of your purpose too. And I want to share that with you because that's big. Because now the descendants can keep it moving in a different way. It's different this time when you decide to heal the lineage, the ancestry. We chose to vibrate up. We chose to stand our ground. We chose to flip the table on hell, flip the script to a better storyline. Some people still wondering and still trying to push this energy on my sis. Oh, she should have been rolling through town with her head hanging down, broken, and talking to herself. Or in a mental institution. I'm going to tell you something right now. Them people in your family and your friends, them are the main ones preying on your downfall. That's because they vibrating low. They don't know any better, okay? That's just all it is. Those are the main ones that don't want to see you rise up. They don't want to see you do better. It's an unnecessary competition. But what they don't get is it was ancestral too. Some people are operating in that and they don't know. Okay, you operating from a place that ain't entirely yours. You have carried on stuff from your probably. All I'm saying it is we chose to forgive and let go and let God. We had to. because too much pure life had already been sacrificed. And I'd be damned if I allow it to come to my children, to my grandchildren, and the next on after that. The burdens of the past generations do not have to leak in, seep in to the present and future generations. I'm proud of myself. So be proud of yourself for taking the first step to not only want to heal yourself, but to heal your lineage. Know thyself. Know thyself. Okay? And to know thyself, like, because I had to figure out what my ancestral, lineage is. And I kind of find out, I had a dream about my mom's mom, my grandmother on my mom's side. And it was a black and white dream, and it was powerful. And it was a long line. Like, the dream was like when the country, I know you've seen it, like the color purple, how I used to look in the country. And you know how the homes used to look kind of like shacks too. It felt like I was in like the 1800s and 1900s. And there was a long line of people. I was watching this. And I was standing outside. There was a long line of people outside of a house. So I started walking towards the house. I went into the house. And it was my grandmother in the house. Because I was wondering what was going on. People was walking in the house looking somber and sad. But when they came out, it was like, hallelujah, hallelujah. It was pure joy. Okay. Something was going on. I wanted to know what it was. And so I started walking towards the house. And, I went past the line. I broke the line. And went to see what everybody else was witnessing. And the room was full of people. And I noticed my grandmother in the corner near a bed. And people coming towards her. And just her touch. She was hugging them. Or just shaking their hand. And just looking them in the eye. And they walked away feeling alive. And joyful. And peaceful. I can feel that vibrating off them. And then I was trying to hide. It was like I was a little girl. Like, I don't want grandmama to see that I see this. But she noticed me. And summoned me, like, to come close. And when I came close, my grandmother grabbed my hand, pulled me close to her, and hugged me. First, she looked me dead in the eye, and it was a telepathic communication, like, I got you. Be still. And when she hugged me, warmth radiated all through me. And after we finished hugging, we made eye contact again, and I knew I was healed. And she smiled at me, and I heard telepathically, "You good." I walked away like them other people. What a time to be alive. Alive and well. Okay? So my mother's side, yeah, are healers. And my father's side are spirit walkers. What are spirit walkers? This is my ancestry. These are things you want to know about your ancestry too. Who are you? Know thyself. Spirit walkers, they walk with spirits to receive guidance and wisdom. Not just for themselves, but to help the community, to help the collective. Charged to oversee the tribe's physical and spiritual well-being. That's the Native American ancestry on my dad's side. That's what I learned about myself. So that's where my intuitive mediumship ability stems from. I'm sharing all this because that's important to know. Okay? And I have native wisdom. I'm going to close with that. We have all come from the one great spirit. And this precious earth is our common mother. Let us walk in harmony. That's what me and my sister chose to do. Walk in harmony. And that's what we're going to continue to do. Until we transition to the other side, we're going to stay elevating, growing, and learning. That's what you're here to do, to get the lessons. Okay? The world, it will train and condition you to fear and worry. But choose to allow God to train your mind to be free, faithful, and fierce. Peace, be still. The golden ticket is found in stillness. That's powerful. Remember that. Trust that. Hold on to that. You can study all you want. You can learn all these things, these teachings about faith. Knowledge is power. But it ain't worth a darn if you ain't applying it to your life. So apply what you have learned. Apply it, okay? Apply the teachings. Apply the faith. Apply the wisdom to your life. And then I'm going to leave you on with another native wisdom speaks. Okay? And this is Wolf Clan song. There is the world of flesh. And there is the spirit world. When the flesh is gone, the spirit forever remains. Their voices speak to those who know how to listen. Wisdom is born in the heart and then spoken. So I hope this message penetrated your heart in some way and helped you in some way, because that's what I'm here to do. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Believe to receive. Trust always in that one source, God, your creator, the divine. I'm wishing you all well. We're on the road to mastering ourselves. Focus on that. It's a lot of distractions. It's a lot of energies that's trying to infiltrate, that's trying to stop you. Don't allow it. Get strong. Speak life over yourself. The power of life and death is in the tongue. Choose to speak life over yourself, over your family, over the loved ones, even the ones that have harmed and hurt you. That used to be a hard one for me, but I had to practice it. Forgiveness is for you to be lighter and brighter and to release the toxic and poisonous energies from your life, from your heart, from your mind. Set yourself free. Love plus forgiveness equals freedom. The shake-up will wake you up or make you cut up. Choose wisely. I'm wishing you all well. You take care. Be blessed. Be kind. Be forgiven. Be good. Love ya. Peace.